Alright, everybody. I hope you hear me fine. If you hear me bad, just write comments. I'll change my other microphone. Last time this was a little bit soundy. Alright, so there were a couple of questions from Art-of-Peace website, which is basically I made this website just people to make share, to share and ask questions about meditation stuff. And here is Jan is asking about energy visualization, how to visualize colors that, for example, you have never seen and you have never felt before. For example, a golden white like shining with these sparks of light. And he says only the color he was able to visualize was cherry red. And how maybe the other practices, how you can train to do this visualization. And I don't also feel energy on top of my head. Okay, he has a couple more questions. I'll continue this. The other part of the question is why sometimes in winter I don't feel my feet cold, and why sometimes in summer I have and I feel my feet cold. So hello everybody, and let's start. So about the color visualization on top of your head, about the color visualization, it's the thing is that basically visualization is a method or is a assistant. It's not the key element. The visualization is not the key element. How I understand is from my personal experiences is that, and I think it's most important to just share experiences that you have had and the situations you have had and talk about them, not talk about that you have heard it somewhere and are thinking constantly about it. So the visualization is not the key element. Visualization helps to get in contact with that energy. Visualization is a tool that can help you to get in contact with that energy of what you are visualizing. So what does it mean to see a golden, pure white, golden or gold-like or blue-like energy? A color, I mean. So each color, I've never been a person who pays attention to colors. I've never been a person who, wait, okay, there's many cars, who has, maybe girls love to paint, maybe some artists love to paint, and they have this taste of distinction of colors, and they can visualize and they can sense and they feel colors, and they're born with this talent. But at the beginning, I was never myself a person who has. I don't feel the need to be in tastes to taste something. I don't feel the need to be in these colors also. But when the channeling started, or when I started to do intense meditation, or when people start to do intense meditation, they come to energy contacts. They start getting these energy contacts. They got perceiving these energies. It's not that they don't receive them or perceive them from day to day like in a normal life situation. It's just that in meditation it can happen more intensely. In meditation you can get a more closer feeling to it, and thus then what can happen is that at those moments, at those times, you start to get these glimpses of images when you're meditating, or when you're doing channeling, or when there's every person can be divided into different ways of perceiving energy, into different ways of understanding energy, and different ways of sensing energy. So it's a matter about you. But so when you get into these meditation parts and how you, depending on what meditations you do, you can have these glimpses of various colors. Like at the beginning, if you don't see them, they are foggy colors. They are like fog colors, like cloud-like colors, like barely visible colors, and they change from gray-like to white-like to blue-like, and maybe if some intense tones come, then you can see like red-like, blue-like colors. And then at those meditations, for example, you are meditating, and you, oh my God, I'm meditating, but I feel so bright white, for example. I feel this brightness in myself. So what's going on is that you are in this meditation receiving this energy. You have allowed your state to calm down. You have allowed your state to be completely relaxed, and then you start feeling and sensing these types of energies. And maybe it's a matter of practice and time until you, when you close your eyes, when you enter this meditation, and you feel instantly this bright white or fogged out white energy, and you're like, oh, this feels so pleasurable, this feels so nice, this feels so good, actually. So there are methods how you can attain this situation. So first of all is visualization, but visualization is just a key. The main goal, or the main source, or the main technique is sensing, is return yourself back to this state, return yourself back to this feeling, remember this feeling, remember the sensation of the meditation where you felt your pure bright white. Just return back to this normal feeling. Okay, so then what happened is you align yourself, you align your frequency, you align your sensations, you align your energy field to match that particular energy. And when you match that particular energy, which is felt through feelings, through colors, and some people also through sounds and vibration, when you align it, you are then back in contact with that pure bright white energy, and then you also start receiving that pure bright energy. So visualization, and to answer this question, is just a tool. If you don't see colors, if you don't see any images, you just visualize, you just visualize, you just visualize until you see it. And when you are relaxed, and when you are relaxed, and when you are meditating, and then when you are visualizing, your own energy field starts visualizing also. So sometimes we visualize, we use only our mind, and we try to recreate this image, this golden-like, white-like, or yellow-like, or a red-like color, or blue-like color, doesn't matter which color. We're sometimes using too much of our mind. It's like a brain activity that tries to work out this image or this visualization, but it's not good, or it's not bad. Visualizing is helpful. Visualization is really helpful. So in any terms, whether you're visualizing through sensations or whether you're visualizing through mind, it's all good. It's all good. Both ways are all good. It's all beneficial. But the key factor is when you're visualizing and you're in deep meditation, you visualize, and then you start feeling this pure energy. You just start feeling it. And then you're in this meditative state, and then you're in this flow of energy. Okay, there was a question on YouTube. I will just read it after I finish this question, this answer. So talking about golden white bright light colors. Yeah, it's really difficult for somebody to visualize something that he has not been present of, or he has not ever felt or ever sensed. The key is that many beings, they live, for example, in pure, bright, white light energy worlds, like, like heaven, for example, like paradise, like true consciousness places, like place of absolute presence and pure energy. I cannot describe it in other words. And for example, if somebody, a being inside of this energy, starts meditating and starts feeling intellect and joyful or active, he can start shining a little bit more golden-like. His energy field changes to a little bit intellectual golden-like. So in other words, each energy color is a significant and a distinct energy. It's like the resonance in that color is different. And I believe that also imagine like RGB diodes, these LED lamps, LEDs they call it. Wait, these LEDs they call it. and these LEDs consists of this electricity, like some kind of a voltage, and they are then sent through like a crystal or like a diode. I don't know exactly how they work, but the thing is, when you change voltage, it changes color. So basically, it's the same as these beings. So when they change their energy frequency, they change their energy color, and therefore there can be various colors. But the thing is that many or most of these colors we have never seen before. It's like the same as aura. Many people, when they start practicing auras, they start seeing those auras, they start feeling those auras, and many times it's just the fog-like energy. But sometimes when you practice even more, you get crystal clearer. You get crystal clearer these colors, like a rainbow. The rainbow shines crystal clearly. It's like bright, and it's nearly the same. Only in those channelings they are like fogged out and sometimes crystal-like energy. I think it's a matter of you perceiving this energy, and I think it's a matter about you also. Another thing is that, for example, girlfriend I have, she has this pure bright white light energy, crystal white light energy, and she sees many beings and people when the people die. She sees them many times passed over to the other side. She sees them in pure bright white energy. I said, "No, strange. I see." We were communicating with the same people who died, the person who died. And I said, "Strange. I see it in golden bright white energy, golden yellow like white energy. It's like." In the middle is more golden, and the outside is more yellow-like, and the outer border of the being's energy is more of white. But you don't see like blackness around, like the end of the room, and you see it's like darkness around. No, you just see everything which you see is pure white, pure bright. So then I thought maybe it's something related to that. Those people communicate with your higher self, or through your higher self, or through your true self's energy, and therefore the information is adjusted a little bit, or the energy is a little bit exposed to your own energy. So that's what I thought a little bit. Okay, so and what to do if you can only visualize red or yellow or white and no other colors like golden? Don't do anything. You don't need to visualize all those colors. You can only practice them to visualize. If you try to visualize, for example, a color which you have never been present, just meditate, relax, visualize those colors who are really easy for you at the beginning. For example, blue, for example, white. Visualize them. And then when you, after like an hour or half an hour of meditation, when you visualize them, go to those other colors that are more difficult for you. And yeah, so this is the answer, most simplest. And the other question from this person was, why is that at winter my feet are hot, and at summer my feet are cold? And in Chinese traditional medicine or Qigong, they classify yin-yang energies, yin and yang, or how do I call them? And they classified them, one produces heat and one produces cold, etc. But the thing is that I don't think that most of your time in the summer you feel cold. You feel only during certain moments in the summer. And in winter also, it could be opposite. So what I know about energy and about the nature and about the coldness and hotness is that when, for example, a person meditates a lot, when a person is into those meditative states, he achieves lots of chi energy. He starts expanding his own energy field. And then what happens is then you don't feel hotness and coldness that much anymore, and you are somehow how your body easily adjusts to those energies, easily adjusts to those energies and balances out. And whatever in the body, for example, feet or hands, we have energy, it's also related to our blood circulation system. So, for example, how you call it? You may have lots of energy and weak blood circulation, but that energy will help you to circulate those bloods in most of your like feet and hands. Therefore, it will expand also this where the blood flows, the arteries also, the small blood channels in our hands. It will expand them a little bit. Blood will start circulating, and thus then you will feel warmer. So if you have a weak heart or you have a weak organism, it's really suggested that you meditate so that energy field can a little bit expand your blood circulation. And also if you feel your feet cold, concentrate on your feet so that energy is more focused there and opens your circulation. And also the energy warms up the blood. So the more the blood there is, the more energy there is, the more heat you will feel there. So it's this is what I experienced several times from the meditation practices. Okay, so what can you do in those summers is, and our body is just like a machine. For example, if it's hot, and then all of a sudden a couple degrees late, we feel a couple degrees lower, our body then does not adjust that quickly. It doesn't adjust that quickly to the new temperatures and new energy regulations. It adjusts slowly, like maybe a day or two. For example, sometimes in summer also we went to different places in the country or in the city where there is a little bit less energy, or maybe there's a different temperature, a little bit different. For example, we go from our countryside to city and opposite, and there is a little bit less temperature or a little bit less energy. Or we are a little bit tired and we have maybe spent our energy somewhere else. For example, we went in some kind of uses energy to heat up our stomach, for example, and doesn't heat up that much our feet, and the opposite, it's all the way around. So maybe this could be also something related to that in other places. But what you can definitely do there is just focus on the feet, concentrate on the feet and focus on the ground. And also this is something simple as I don't know how in other countries and other worlds, but here in Latvia we have sometimes like a winter of minus 20 degrees Celsius. So what happens is when you go outside from your warm apartment, you go outside and all of a sudden your ears hurt because it's freezing. And then when you get inside your home, your ears turn hotter and hotter. It's the same like our body adjusts our energy circulation, and it automatically focuses more energy on our ears. Just to keep the temperature in our ears. So when you get inside the room, the ears are still burning hot. Blood in ears is also a lot. So they're turning red also. So it's a matter of warming up our body using chi. So the organism is warming up our body using the chi energy. So, and also when winter comes, there's a different energy more active. I don't know the names of it, but what I feel is that all the energy from the trees go inside the ground, and therefore we have less and less this chi energy that warms us, and our body is not adjusting to this new energies that are around us, which were easy to access, and now it's a little bit difficult. Now the organism needs to rebalance itself out, and etc. So this also is related to chi, but definitely how can you warm yourself up is focus on the they call it the root chakra, the hip region. Breathe in through the feet heavily, breathe out through the feet heavily, and then just meditate and concentrate on top of the head, and allow these energies to flow, and definitely when you are weak on chi and when you are weak on energy, you will feel cold all the time. You will feel that you need to heat yourself up all the time. So it's related also to that we are exhausted from our day-to-day works, we are exhausted, we are tired, we haven't meditated. So what you need to do is you need to take 2 blankets, cover yourself when you go to sleep, feel warm, or go to a hot bathtub, and then so just to give a quick burst of energy, and then what you do is you for the next days when you feel weaker or something, just meditate a little bit for 30 to 40 minutes, just build up your energy so you don't feel that cold anymore. And when you feel cold, when you start feeling cold because of the lack of chi, it's really easy to get like cough, like get cold. I think in English it's also called getting cold. So these are the couple of things which you can do with energy, and what can you do with meditation just to keep yourself into balance. And this is the thing what the chi lessons can give you, and what chi exercises or tai chi can give you, so you can a little bit control your energy, and you can a little bit feel the lack of energy, or you can easily gain energy through meditation. In Chinese, I think it's more simpler. You just call it chi. In other languages, you call it energy. It doesn't matter each language, but the thing is that you feel it and you understand what it is, and it helps you and it benefits you, and you understand what it is. So I think that's a key factor of it. So you don't have to use too much terminology to explain things. Okay, so I'll read the question. An interesting question. When I'm close to good energy, sensations, it suddenly feels that I'm not allowed to feel this energy, right? To feel this good energy. Why could that be? Sorry, I don't see your picture. It could a little bit help me. Many people are here to do several things and several tasks, and these exposures to energy, these exposures to pure energy. And the thing is that sometimes when you really became into contact with the being, this being may have a pure bright energy, doesn't matter which color tone, but this feeling, these contacts of channeling are not like you hear voices and words like we talk from person to person, but this energy also gives you an understanding. It's like, bam, you all of a sudden understand. And therefore, these understandings change your personality. These understandings change your way of life. So I've known many people also that through channeling they become more aware and different. They just are becoming different. They're slowly, or sometimes fast, become different. And it's also one man which I know, he was a businessman, he was and he exposed to channeling or to higher energies through certain meditations, and he completely changed. He dumped his career, he dumped his family life, he completely changed. So if you are close to this energy, you are that close, so you can feel it, you can taste it, and you can just get a glimpse of what it is. But it's not comfortable for you to be like to be raid with this energy, to be changed with this energy. Because, for example, also another thing, when my first experience happened when going to this pure bright white world and just sensing it, when I came back, I was like, man, that was such an amazing experience. And I feel it all the time. I remember, it's really easy to remember this feeling. For example, you may be the type of a person who exposes too much to those energies and change your agreements that you were and you needed to do in your day-to-day lives. So basically, different things. It can be related to children, it can be related to your friends, it can be related to your career that you or your mother that you have, or you need to be in a state or in a balanced state. There are things that you need to yet to do, and you're just not ready for it. It's not that you are not ready for it, but when you will expose more to it, the things can change your life and change your path in your life. So it's not necessary. And maybe sometimes what I have thought several times is why sometimes some people can attain more of information and sometimes some people cannot attain that information. Sometimes I think it's also related to how these people use this information or react to this information. If it's okay, that's fine, okay, tomorrow will be the end of the day, okay, that's fine. You know, they have no intention and no they don't change at all depending on that information what they receive. So those people are more open to this information because it will not change their how you call it, the goals of life, no, but the purposes and the reasons of why we are here at this moment. You are here and I am here. How to better feel energies while you are meditating. And if you are online, you can write these questions, you can ask these questions on YouTube chat. So how to better feel those energies when you're meditating. So the thing is that when you do meditate, you definitely are achieving and receiving energies, definitely. And you are doing this constantly through the top of the head, through your hands, through your feet. But the thing is, we think too much. The thing is that thinking creates energy blockages. The thinking, it's not that it creates blockages. When you start thinking, you're telling yourself, okay, I know better. I have a thing that I need to do. I need a thing that I need to do. And your whole nerve system, your energy channel system focuses on the thing, what you are doing. Focusing on thinking, focusing on, and it's like aiming on the thing you have chosen to do. And creating a tense. So imagine we are like, okay, now focus there. Okay, we are focusing there. We are thinking about something. Okay, we are doing something. Okay, we are strengthening our muscles. Okay, we are doing something. But the goal of becoming more sensible in meditation is to completely relax of everything. And also then when we completely relaxed of everything, anything, we can start feeling something. We do start feeling something. And then our mind, okay, whoa, I felt something. And then our all energy system, our focus, our aim or concentration, sorry, I ate so much today, is now focused on the hey, something happened, something is going on, something is happening, some kind of energies are coming, and everything is also blocked and concentrating on that thing. Awareness to some kind of a worried or frustration or amazed feeling. Whoa, what was that? What was that? And everything is locked again. So become completely relaxed. And I created a meditation on YouTube. It's called Deep Meditation for Cosmic Energy. And I believe if you try it a couple of times, you will definitely feel energies. And I will classify a little bit. First, you feel energy like your body starts to vibrating, like itching, like murmuring, like like shivering from top of the head throughout your body. And that's the beginning. Then it gets into smaller vibration, like you just feel that energy is going like small raindrops through your body. And then it turns to just expanded and expanding feeling. It like heaviness, like dense energy, like expanded energy starts coming inside of you. And it expands your energy field. And this is the chi, what I'm talking about, to be warmer, to don't feel cold and stuff like this. It expands your energy field. And only after then starts coming these bright colored energies. They may come in glimpses at the beginning to just open your channels, but afterwards that energy comes also now with information. You then can start receiving understandings, information, insights, intuition, when this energy field starts expanding. So this expanded energy field carries information, carries sensation, carries telepathical messages, and it's a way of learning it, it's a way of practicing it, but it's there, and it's a matter of you allowing it. So sometimes I say, I cannot show you and I cannot teach you to do this. It's a matter of you practicing and completely relaxing from all goals, all intentions in your meditation. And it's really important that you let go of practicing, to let go of I'm doing. Meditation is the way of not doing anything for a moment, for a period, until you start feeling the self who you are. It's not describable in words, but it's something to do with feel the emptiness inside of you, feel the presence, feel the awareness of what's happening, feel the pleasurable feeling, feel the, you just love how you feel when your body breathes. And this is the thing that will carry you to deepest meditations. Alright, so as I always tell in the videos, now you can ask questions if you like on YouTube, but it's only during the live stream. Afterwards, I read those questions on Art-of-peace.info, and on the right side you'll find the UK flag. You just click on the flag and it will be in English, and those question sections are on top of the website, where there is just the word questions. You just click on it and bam, you're in the question section, and you need to write a question so that if you have, I can answer if you wish. Alright, another question. Okay, thank you very much for your kind answer. So I think it's my pleasure, because at the beginning when I started doing meditations when I was 18, it's like maybe 11 years ago, I was going through so many weird experiences that I could not describe, and I kept on going through them. I felt the call for meditations, etc. And there's so less information about all of those things online, and that's why I started, oh my god, so many people need to be so many people maybe are going through crazy experiences in their meditations, and there's no information online, and I felt like I just need to share it. I just need to share it to maybe give them a little bit peaceful feeling, give them a little bit maybe clarification. Yes, I went through that, I experienced that, this is what I understood, why is it happening, and to give them a little, especially with channeling. So another person in Latvian is asking on which place in my body I should focus to attain energy. So the thing is that you can a little bit focus on these ethereal centers, which basically is in all of your fingers, in your hands, in your palms, in top of your head, in your forehead, in the third eye, and the sides of the forehead here, and your feet, in your first center, and your hips. The thing is, it's really not good to do that, to focus intensely on it, to focus non-stop there. It's a matter of energy balance. So I would recommend you to completely relax, because there were being also people that telling me, hey, I was concentrating on the third eye for like 3 hours non-stop, and my head started to hurt. It's like, yeah, you send too much energy. Energy expands your cells, head hurts, head will start to hurt, and so etc. Expand your blood circulation. And another person said the blood started to bleed from his nose when he was focusing on the third eye for 3 to 4 hours, and it's also not good. I always tell, well, you can do it if you try, but when I become aware of it, that it's not good, it's like maybe 10 years ago. I was like reading, oh, there is a heart chakra. Okay, so I'll use energy to start feeling this heart center. And I started concentrating on the heart chakra, heart center, and I all of a sudden started to lose breath. I started to fainting. My heart started to and I was like, what the heck is going on? I'm doing something wrong. And then I realized when energy goes through our nerve system, through our nerve centers, and through our blood circulation, it uses also these electric impulses and the heart started to receive different energy impulses, and the muscles, and keep in mind that also tremendous amounts of energy strengthens your muscles, so heart is one big muscle, so it was not good at all. Really, I think really pleasurable, and really the best thing what you can do is keep a no thought state, allow the energy to come to you to the most beneficial ways that it can come to you. Allow yourself to visualize yourself in a white, wide, bright place, full of love, full of calmingness. Allow yourself to visualize that you feel a bright cloud of energy, white, on top of your head. Allow yourself to visualize that you see the loving people around you, to just see them, and it will definitely be a harmonious and more pleasurable and really also a beneficial experience for you. So when people start to practice Qi and they want to do like unlimited attains and use their Qi in really powerful ways, like moving objects or like all those crazy cities that have been there, Qi masters or acupuncture, then they start focusing energy on their hands, then they start focusing energy on their feet. They take these tremendous amounts of energy, guide through their body and pull it outside of their body. And definitely I think they also have had many unpleasurable pains during such exercises until they learn how to navigate that energy so it's harmonious. So you can practice to learn the Qi, to navigate the Qi, to guide this Qi in tremendous amounts, but also I think it's not necessary for us because it really depends on the personality you are. So if it's for you, if you feel the call, then you can try to experiment. But if you just want to take and you understand what type of person you are, what you like and what you don't like, then don't experiment. Be just in a pleasurable state, be in a calmness state, find this inner peace state and allow it to happen. So answering also to this question is so many people have strong intentions in meditations that they want to achieve, they want to be, I want to go, I want to feel the maximum, I want to hear the maximum, I want to hear a being that tells me how to build free energy. And they are creating so much tension inside themselves. And this is really not a beneficial and not a harmonious way for them. So I will definitely try to tell you, for you, before you attain, and you want to attain any Qi ability or channeling ability or psyche ability, you have to learn peace. You have to learn to be in peaceful and calmness state. For the reason to allow yourself to guide energy, for the reason to allow yourself to feel energy in a comfortable and a balanced way. It's okay. This is the answer, and if you have any questions, you can write them down. I'm still driving, so I can still answer those questions. And I don't know, that's it. I love to see how when I do the live stream, I can see how many people are online and how much time there is and how much likes there are. Just when I started this video, a first like appeared, which basically to me interpreted as people were waiting for a video, like, oh yes, finally. And the people, 5 or 10 or in Latvian 30 come, what I feel is that they, something's going on, open this video, oh, this is not for me, and instantly close. And some of them listen. So to me it interprets that people are searching for something, people are looking for something that is in their interest at this given moment, and the next moment there will be different interest, next moment different interest and different interest. So to me that interprets as so many people are looking for something, so many people are searching for something, including me. So many people are running somewhere, and as Enrico said, so many people are digging up badly. So what these people, me and you and everybody in the world need is, well, it's not that we need this, but we could definitely benefit from it for a moment, is a complete inner peace and a complete realization for a moment, not for all the lifetime, but for a moment, that there's nothing we need, and there is nothing we need to run for, there's nothing we need to go for, and there's nothing we need to be worried about. We just need to allow ourselves to be in this particular and beautiful moment, and take everything from this beautiful moment as if the same as we are in a forest, or we are in a beautiful place, or we are next to a sea. If we are digging and seeing something, or searching for something, or tensed in ourselves, we are not allowing to take the most beautiful things that this now moment is already offering to us, is already giving to us. So allow yourself, be yourself, and just be aware that of this now state. Be aware in this beautiful, peaceful state of self-awareness and self-allowing this life or these moments to happen without, or maybe with more or less intention, and with less these running parts. Be more of allowing the life to happen. Okay, so you can write questions. If no questions, then I will stop the live stream. If maybe a question appears, I will read it, but I will have to wait for a minute or so to just see your questions. By the way, there maybe next week I'm gonna do English channeling, which is really rare in occasions, and I will somehow try to post it on YouTube, and somehow, because you are some are in America, some are in China, some are in Africa, and these channelings are in Latvia, and the time zones are different, so it's really difficult to arrange these time zones for most of the people. So I will try to post some information, and if you wanna come to this live stream, I don't know. YouTube doesn't. YouTube will just notify at that same moment when the live stream starts, so that you can ask questions to Enrico. But to find out the exact time, you have to go to my website, Art-of-peace, where you have to see and check for the seminars on the English version. On the English side of the website, there is a section called seminars, and you have to go there. And if something is scheduled, an event, you will see it on which time zone, on what o'clock it will happen. So I think that's the only way, but it's really difficult, but that's the only way. That's the only way, I think. And also I notify people through emails when something is going on. So yeah. Alright, so no questions, but I don't want to stop the video, but I will stop the video and prepare for this evening. I'm going to a seminar to a different city, and there will be emptiness meditation or wallness meditation, and I want a little bit prepare for it. Okay, so I really want to wish you the absolute best what can happen in your life, and allow yourself for the absolute best to happen. And I really thank you for joining this experience with me. And there are people from Hong Kong which visit me in Latvia, and I felt such a deep connection, like a friendship. Like we and these people who meditate are connected, not who meditate, but who are in the same thinking. We are like connected, like brothers and sisters. We come from the same energy, and no matter where you are and no matter who you are, we all feel the same people. All feel really connected, like best friends that you have met. And this is a really, no matter who you are, like Chinese or Japanese or some kind of people in Africa, black people, or poor people, or children, or grown adults, or from America, or I don't know the races, how many are there, but many of them are in the same energy, and you feel the same thing, that we all are like brothers and sisters, and like the Pleiadians told, and we are all like on the same wavelength. And when you meet this person, you are, man, it's really nice to see you, it's really nice to feel you, it's really nice to be aware that you are here, that you are there. It's really beautiful. So thank you for this experience, and share this experience, and may the absolute best happen to you. Bye.